Hi, this is Peggy from the Pearl Forest. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to continue on with the Mixed Media March project that I'm doing. We've done 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I did find a flying eagle, which I have yet to insert, and I found a running person, and I'm going to add some more tree. So this is 5, and I've prepped this. I don't, I have its punched out pieces and verse ready to go. I've done the verse on, oops, static here. I've made a heart. I punched these hearts out of a couple different painted papers. So we have some of this one and some of this one. Previously I did some flowers for a future project, and then this is the heart from here, and I used this Creative Memories stencil to do that there. So these pieces are prepped. I don't think it's going to be very involved today. I had this page I already really liked. I thought this kind of went nice with it, but I was just thinking I would like to have a pocket of some kind, and I was just thinking to myself, if I put this on as a page, that I could then have a pocket in between here. So let's measure this up and see what would work for putting on here for a pocket. Hope you guys are having a good day. This is early in my day, and I hope to accomplish great things today. I hope you do too. So this is 5.5, and this should be 8.5, although it's a little less than 8.5, but maybe we'll do it 8.5 and then just trim it to fit the side here. It'd be better if it was a little larger than a little smaller. So this paper with the holes, we don't want the holes, so I'm gonna have to go this way. I do want to cut off this edge though, so I have more uniform color. Make sure we can still get 5.5. So we'll save this scrap, and this way we want 5.5, which is here. Maybe we'll do just a whisker over so we can make sure it fits. And here's a nice bronzy edge scrap for future. Let's see. This is going to be 8.5. Trim this about here. Another fun scrap. And so 8.5 and a little bit more for that as well. Okay, I think that's all the cutting that we need to do for this one, which is day 5. We have Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6, and there's our 5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. So that's what we're doing there. I think these go nicely together. So let's glue this on. I think we'll start by gluing the bottom. then we'll do the sides. Looks like a piece of fuzz or something. So let's get this in here nice and tight, centered. So this Mixed Media March Challenge, if I was doing the official, it would be rectangular, which 1 page or 2 pages are. It would use jelly prints, which I am using in all of mine, and it would have the number for the day. The part I am not following is I'm not doing them on a daily basis and posting them. Instead, I am doing several days together. And I'm making it in a journal, which not everybody else would be doing. And I'm doing that so that I can continue to use it in any month, because months have 31 or less days, and since March has 31 days, we're going to have 31 pages. Okay. Make sure we get that glued down very well. I like this little metallic tint, plus the little bit of yellow that's in both. Alrighty, I'm gonna let this dry completely, so I'll come back later and then just give this a little bit of a trim around the edge. It won't matter for what we're doing right now. Okay, I think I like this better on this side. I could make this a little tuck spot, so I think I will. Maybe a little note in here. Might as well. And I probably will come back and add more of my metallic paint outlines. Okay, now we're going to have our path or paths directed. So we're trusting with all our heart. These pouches I thought I would really like for little pieces, but they're very staticky, so I don't know. They do come out, but they do have a lot of static, as you can see. I tried to get these to be basically pink, but have variety in them from the 2 different jelly prints. There we go. And you can see that our heart shape has kind of more of a stylized heart. And this is a 2-page spread, so we'll have some of our hearts on this side. I think these will go together really nice to make a path. Of course, we need to start here. Maybe we'll go to the point with that one. Get some variety in here. Just get them generally laid out, and then when I glue them down, they might adjust a little bit. I need to get this to come around here a little bit. See how much I can get these to curve. Maybe we'll go over here more. Kind of a stylized swoop here. And we won't want to go across the fold. This one has white on it. I think I'm gonna not use that one. I think we have plenty without it. That one has white as well. Maybe put one of these over here. I'd like it to be a little more of a swoop. So let's see what we can do. I thought about making this multiple heart wide, but I think just the single hearts makes a good path. Okay, we need to start curving this. When you have your paths in life, even though we're supposed to go on the straight and narrow, our life does take a lot of twists and turns. And it may seem like we're not getting where we want to go or think we should go or something, but maybe we don't know what's around the corner or what's best for us. So if God is directing our paths, we trust that we will end up where we need to end up. You know, sometimes I've had to walk not knowing where the path would take me. But just trust that it will work out. Sometimes it feels like you're walking blind. Guess we're gonna have to go across the crack. Oops. I think I need better task light in this workspace. There we go. Okay. Sometimes it might even seem like you're going backwards or flying upside down. Maybe we're going up here, or it seems like you're taking a detour that's slowing you down, but in reality, maybe you're actually speeding up. You just don't know that that shortcut is exactly what you need. So with the painted papers, you can use them for pages. You can punch things out. You can use a stencil to make a shape. You can use it for a pocket or tuck. You can add print making on it. You can add layers on a jelly print. You can come back and doodle on it This will have some. Gonna let it dry first though. I lost part of my path. Temporary setback. There we go. Put it back over here. Whoops. There's a little extra glue. Good thing our glue dries clear. See, this looks like we're heading up. Then we make this turn, and we go up, and we actually end up over here, which you might think this is our forward momentum. But that's where we need to head. Oops. There we go. And just 2 more of these. There we go. There's our path. I will come back with a paint pen, I think, and add to that picture, but not at this moment. This is going to be number 6, and this is going to be number 7. I have some things prepped for ahead there. So for this one, I have to find our verses down here. Here's 6. Where's 7? This is not 7, is it? No, that's 8. So we need, oh, they're here together. Okay. Be strong and of good courage. Do not fear nor be afraid of them. For the Lord your God, he is the one who goes with you. He will not leave you nor forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6. And this one is by the word of the Lord the heavens were made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. He gathers the waters of the sea together as a heap. He lays up the deep in storehouses. Psalm 33 verses 6 to 7. Okay, so I thought we're going to do both of these together. I know other people would do one because it's on that day, and then they would do the other, but for mine, they need to be integral, so I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to have water down there. I have a number of painted papers that I've sort of torn up. You'll see how it comes together. So it's going to be the swirling waters down here, and then this is going to come up. I guess I could tell you it's going to come up like a cosmos. So this is going to be part of the deep. And I think I'll just, I'd like to keep that edge, so maybe I need to put something above it. And I'm going to take these off. I want it to sort of swirl on the page. So figure out how I'm going to put these in. Don't really like this bright pink area here for now. So if we have that there, and we can fill back in with some things. Okay, so I think it would be kind of nice to come down into this area. Maybe we will just put the blue on first. Let this go across under here. So I could start by putting these two pieces on. I have it somewhat worked out in my head, but how it will actually work out on the page, sometimes it isn't possible to know to begin with. So think cosmos, outer space mixed with swirling seas. So put this up here, make sure we get all the way to the edge, and we can trim if there's a little bit over the edge. Okay, this is done on newspaper, so we do have some text showing through. Not sure where my glue paper went. I think it's here. Hoping to finish up the decorative on our snow stuff later today, and then I can show you the walkthrough. I apologize that those were, if you're watching them, they are extra long with the 6 journals, so the next ones will be 1 journal at a time for the flip through finish of them. And let's see if this sticks up a little bit. That's okay, because we'll actually, I wanted that to be under there, but that's too late. Make sure we get this tucked into the crease. Okay, so we have that coming through, and some contrasting, something let's see, this is gonna come, oh, so I don't want the same. Don't want that same. Hopefully I have enough different pieces. I will add some little ones to fill in. Do that. So scissors. We at least have these scissors. Give this sort of a straight edge so I know where I'm aiming for. I do like newspaper for my painted papers. I also hope to go make some more later today. It gives an interest with the text, plus it has a nice texture. Okay. Trying to decide whether I want some more of this up here. I kind of think maybe I do. We'll try this. Sorry about my dog if you can hear him. Not sure why he's barking so much lately. And there isn't anybody else around to deal with him, so he just is going to have to bark, I guess. Okay. There we go. This one above. I want to get a mixture of colors and a movement, a flow. I'm sorry if I just bumped the camera. I did hit it. Make this opportunity to go out just a little further. I do tend to talk with my hands, and that can be a problem. Goes this way, I guess. So put this over here. We'll definitely be using the pens to blend stuff. I think I'd like to come up here and get some movement at the top. I do like that edge, so I'd like to keep that. Maybe this can go over here. So I want something along this edge. We'll tear that a little short so that I can put something over the top. I believe this is the end of this glue stick for the most part, so we'll start another one. Let's see. This does have a nice edge here, so I guess if some of that shows, that would be okay. It's a piece of coffee dyed paper. Let's see, can we get one more out of this? We're definitely at the end of that right now. Okay, so put this at the top. There, I get to keep this nice edge. I need to tuck this down in here so our page will turn properly. Okay, put this one aside and grab another one. Okay, so we're getting some movement here. We need some movement here. It's good to save little pieces to sort of scatter the seeds of them around to blend things in. Okay, so put this one on here. I do have a planet that could go out here, but I don't know, I think it might really distract from what we have going here, so I might not do that. that one. Let's see, what do we have here to put out? We do have this nice central yellow piece, which actually might be nice. Okay, I can tear this down a little bit. And with the little seeded smaller spots, we can blend this in. It gives kind of a center focus to our cosmos and helps with the circling, movement, flow. Paint there. All right, let's see what we have. Oh, we have another heart. What we have going on here. Okay. Well, we do have some good movement. That's good. We have some darker deeps down here. Do we want some purple of the deep? Maybe some of that. I also have this really nice metallic. Maybe some of that would be nice. Let's see. I don't think I want the white part to show for this, so I'm gonna take this back off, but that'll be a nice piece for something else. Kind of like it going this way, but not out so far. So let's just put this little one on. We can maybe sprinkle these around. Seems a nice transition from the center. And maybe this one would just be good up here. Or maybe over here. We do need to pull some other things out. So let's do that. We have this area to cover up. So bring some of that over there. Just with the paper, I'm trying to get this flow. See, this is the planet that I could put out in the middle, but I think I will not. I think we will use this for another day for something. Stuck to my fingers here. I do have this one too. This might be nice. Coming up in here. That's good. This already has some metallic pen on it, which we are going to add more out here. Okay, I feel like we need something right there on the edge. Oh, this is already taking longer than I had hoped. Okay. I think we need some more metallic up here. Let's see what we have. Whoops, I'm tearing it the wrong way. Try again. I do like the look of the metallics in here. Maybe a little bit of this in the center. Maybe like that. See, this is breaking the general rules by having two pages done at the same time. I think I want to bring in some of this purple, but maybe not quite that much. And I need to finish this hole and that hole. This is down in the depths. We have a hole here. Let's see. Maybe some of this metallic. Oops, I'm going the wrong way again. Give it some irregular shape. This definitely needs splatter or imitation splatter, whichever the case will be. Okay, we need a little piece right there. That's the same as that, so we don't want that one. Could do this. Just kind of do the edge here. Stick that in there. Where else do we need something? I don't like this straight edge, so we need something there. I think we need to pull in some more like pink or purple or something along here. Let's see, we want to go this way. It needs to not be straight. Go with that. Gets rid of this straight line and introduces a little bit more of these that are around here. It needs some of that up here as well. So let's see. A straight line and this is a swirling mass here, we want it to be having curving lines. We need a little more interest out here. That's a really big piece. And I think some more of that metallic would be good, but then this piece is good too. Maybe, which way do we go? Get something that's sort of long and thin here. This is a coloring book page that I've painted on. This out there breaks that one up a little bit. This is kind of interesting with the stripes. I think I'd like this up here. I think we need a little bit more of the warmer colors in here. Perhaps from here. Maybe something curved. That might work. Okay. So we're going to have these here and here. Oops. I will probably go and color these some so they're not bold white. What actually might look nice is this orange highlighter. Want this one to be orange, or should we make this one pink? So they fit in here, but they're different. Oops. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay. Need a little there. Okay, so if those are in there, I think this is good. I think I'll let the paint pens do the rest. So let's move this stuff out of the way. Our scriptures here. And Oops, I don't want to. Oh, something there. Don't want this glued to that. This is a future one. Let's trim this up. So you can see how this looks. This is turning out to be longer than I anticipated. I think I should probably not do more than 2, although this was kind of a 2 together bonus. Know for myself, if the video is really long, I will try a faster speed to listen to it. Like, I'm not talking really fast, so you can make me 1.5 times the speed, or I've even done people 2 times the speed sometimes. And then you get to see the project, but it's to speed it up. I don't have the ability to edit at this time. So that's how I edit what I watch. I just speed them up on their playback speed. That's the little gear to the upper side. So if you're finding this is too long for you, or my snow journal ones were too long, just remember, you have the power to adjust the playback speed. You can also jump ahead or choose to not watch if that suits you. It's all what you would like to do. Of course, I'd like you to join me. Okay, so this was our page 5, and these are our 6 and 7. And before I stick these down, I do want to put some paint pen on here. I want to accentuate these divisions between the papers, plus add some other movement. So these are Pen Touch 3 metallic pens. They are 1.0 millimeter. If you're interested in what I am using. Okay, so I'm going to make my own line here. Start adding some of this extra, oops, cut down on my bottom one there. Let's see. This doesn't take a long time to do, but I think it really adds, really shadowing with my light. This was gold previously, and I'm using copper. Okay. Our water's down here. Here's the garbage trucks coming through. Hopefully they're not loud enough for you to hear. They're kind of clunky. Yeah, that. We can add our own little lines in here as well. Even if they're not between papers, they might be between paint colors. All the lines. I think I have most all of them between things. Okay, now I want, nope, I don't have this one. And that one needs some more glue. That's one thing you can fix too as you're going around, is fill in with a little glue. Oh, I think this is going to be another 1-hour video. I guess time just rolls along when you're having fun making art. Okay, I think then I will, because of the time, I'm going to stop with my marks for the moment, but I will go back and add some additional ones probably, and some splatter things and some other details. Our final walkthrough of this book, you'll get to see additional things. I wanted to get the preliminary lines down before I stuck this down. So these are days 5, 6, and 7. There we go. And I will add additional lines to this, and maybe even another metallic color. So thank you for joining me today. We have day 5 with our path and our heart, and days 6 and 7. And this is our March Mixed Media Challenge. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day full of love and creativity. This is Peggy from the Pearl Forest.